hip-hop was recently named the most influential genre of American music since 1960. That's right, a group of researchers in London, England, ironically, sampled 17,000 different songs from the Billboard Hot 100 charts from the years 1960 to 2010 to figure out which genre of music was the most potent and permeable over that time span, which one influenced the most songs, which one created the most dramatic change, and it turned out to be hip-hop. That means it beat rock and roll, country, and jazz, three pillars of American music, all ousted by hip-hop music.
It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. A child is born with no state of mind, blind.
Lauryn Hill recently canceled an upcoming event in Israel after she was unable to perform shows in both Tel Aviv, which is in Israel, and in Ramallah, which is in Palestine. Now, obviously, there's a pretty large historical conflict between the states of Israel and Palestine over who has the rights to the Promised Land, and Lauryn Hill, either not wanting to be involved or being completely involved, has maintained a statement that she will not perform in one place if she cannot perform in the other. So Lauryn Hill has taken up this interesting crusade to create peace and reconciliation in the Promised Land. Will she be the one to do it? Will Israel and Palestine finally come to terms in order to get Lauryn Hill to perform doo-wop, that thing, in both countries? We'll see. Hopefully, it's the time. Okay, so as a white man who's interested in hip-hop, when a headline like Eminem, a product of white privilege, comes across our desk at Hip Hop and Movie News, immediately I'm pretty interested in that. That's a headline that's been going around the internet recently, and it has to do with an interview that Dr. Boyce Watkins, an economist and noted hip-hop academic from the University of Syracuse, gave to Vlad TV this past week. In this, Dr. Watkins discusses Eminem's prominence and influence as a hip-hop artist. And at one point he mentions that this might be due to the concept of white privilege. So this is obviously a pretty touchy subject. Race relations in hip-hop has always been kind of hotly contested, and Eminem, as one of the greatest icons of the genre, is certainly possibly involved in this concept. So what do you think? Is Eminem a product of white privilege, or is his success in hip-hop due to his artistry and skill? Or is it maybe a little bit of both? Alright, so now we're at Song of the Week, and the song this week is also about the world. This one is called World in Your Pocket by Nyck Caution and Joey Badass.
I said it's really not the same, baby, cause our feelings ain't the same lately. I've been in and out the States feeling drained crazy. I haven't really slept in like a day or two.
This song is, it's really cool. Nyck Caution is kind of rolling bars about rapping, while Joey Badass takes the second verse in a different direction and talks about how it's important to lose your virginity to somebody you love instead of somebody who's available at the time. Alright, so now we're about to get into our movie review of the week, and the movie this week is D-Train. Big popular film at Sundance this year, finally got its theatrical release, and it's a bleak, dark comedy about a midlife crisis and a man who just wants to make his high school reunion the coolest thing ever. He is the committee member in charge of the 20-year high school reunion, and he finally finds his salvation and means by which he can attain some popularity when he sees a Banana Boat ad featuring former high school heartthrob and all-around cool guy Oliver Lawless that Jack Black, Dan Landsman, went to high school with, and he decides to start throwing away everything that's important to him to get Oliver Lawless to attend this 20-year reunion. If he can do that, he just might be cool. Now, this movie is wonderful and funny, but it's also very bleak and sad. Most of the humor revolves around you pitying Dan Landsman and realizing what a giant schmuck he is. And that's funny at times, but it's also really, really sad to watch. I give this movie a 1-ticket rating, which means go see it alone, or wait till it comes out on Netflix. Alright, that wraps it up for Hip Hop and Movie News. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and please send us those 15-second viewer submissions. This week's viewer submissions come to us from The Fast Brush and Frankie Amore. Check them out. I'm out.
I need to borrow your car right quick. What kind of shit is that? Most people want to borrow sugar. They even ketchup. You want to borrow my car? Hell no!
Oh, my brain insane, full of major rage. You haters lame. I slice you and your neighbor's veins with razor blades. Hey, Lorraine, sorry I missed our date on Labor Day. My heart dark as Darth Vader's face. Fuck love, I'll see you later, bae. I don't got shit for thirsty hoes except hard dick and Gatorade.